Hey, what's going on, guys? Bflattened here with a brand new video today. Today we're going to be talking about 10 tips and tricks that you can use in order to get a really good early advantage in Palworld. So let's go ahead and just get started without further ado. You can preview the likelihood of capturing a pal by hovering over them while aiming a pal sphere. It's shown as a percentage chance of success. If the odds look unfavorable to you, deal damage to the creature first, just like you would in Pokemon. Defeating a pal will mean that you cannot capture it, so make sure that you do not do enough damage and hold off if you'd like to capture that pal. Don't be afraid to tweak the game to your liking or even experiment, because you can always change it up from the main menu later on. Simply go to your saved world, and before loading into the open world, you can change your world settings between the 4 different difficulties. The next one is number 7. It's going to go ahead and tie in with this next one. But you lose all your items on death unless you choose a difficulty that you don't have that setting on. So what that means is that if you're on casual, or if you have a certain setting, you will lose all of your items if you die. So if you go on a different difficulty setting, you can actually turn that setting off. Next on the list, food cooked or uncooked will spoil in your inventory. That's right, if you have something that is edible in your inventory, there will be a timer next to it. The timer will indicate when the food will expire. So make sure to either cook or eat it so that it doesn't expire in your inventory. Next up on the list, once you have a workbench ready and the materials needed to build the item, it doesn't take very long to build the item. But remember, if you build an item, that later on, after the item is built, to pick up the item, because there will be a button called acquire. And I'm going to make this mistake a lot. If you do not acquire the item, it will not be in your inventory. So build the item, acquire the item, then you can go ahead and use your pal sphere to capture the pal. Next up on the list, there are 111 pals in Palworld at launch and early access. There might be more. There might be some creatures not listed that we haven't seen yet. But over time, you'll get to know each and every single one of these. Make sure that you know what each partner skill is going to be, because those partner skills are going to be ingrained onto those pals. However, a randomized passive skill that will be revealed upon the creature capture will be listed as soon as you capture it. So the randomized passive skill is going to be including longevity for capturing multiple pals. However, the partner skill is going to be a part of that pal ingrained permanently. Next up on the list, nearby pals of the same type may band together to fight you. That's right, if you see 2 pals that are next to each other, or even up to 5, I believe, that are in the same area, know your surroundings, because they could team up together and all attack you at the same time, making the fight incredibly difficult. Next up on the list, pals will passively heal inside their pal spheres. If you don't have a pal that is currently out, they will passively heal inside their little pal sphere Pokeball. So that is also a very big advantage to have as well. Next up on the list, don't forget to enhance your stats regularly whenever you level up. You will have 2 times of upgrades. You will have new crafting items and stat boosts for your character. And finally on the list, there is weapon and item degrading, which means that the more that you use an item, the more that it will be going to break before you have to make another one. And that is the list of 10 tips and tricks for a early beginner in Palworld. If this ends up helping you, let me know with a like or a comment. It really helps me out. I will see you guys in the next one. My name is Bflattened, and I'm signing on out of here. Take care, all. Laters.